What's up, everybody? I just wanted to jump on here and make a quick video of the market update. Just had a few things that I wanted to talk about. And first is just the market and everything that I've been sharing. Obviously, everybody knows that, if you're watching anything in real estate, the market it is crazy. But what I think that I haven't done a good job of doing is showing that there is actually some benefits of buying right now, definitely as well as selling. So I was talking to my lender partner yesterday, and she made a really great point that I just wanted to share with you guys. So, obviously, right now, when you're going out to buy a house, you're definitely not getting a discount on your house. You're not going to be able to go in and buy a house for under asking. Where you are getting your discount is in your loan. So with interest rates still so low where they are, you can save 50 to 100,000 depending on your price point over 30 years. So if interest rates go up 1% or 2, it's going to make a huge difference in your purchase power. So the other thing that I'm seeing and that I'm not quite explaining, and I'm seeing it for myself, is the appreciation and the equity that people are getting in their houses when they're buying right now. So if you're somebody who can buy right now, but you figure, I'm just going to go ahead and hold off for 6 months until the market cools down. Well, I don't necessarily seeing the market cooling down anytime soon, and I just see possibly the interest rates starting to go back up. So what I've seen for myself is my wife and I, we purchased back in August, and our house has already appreciated about 50 grand. So what I'm saying here is, say you're in the $400 price point and you decide, let's go ahead and just hold off for 6 months and we'll buy then. So houses that are now selling for 400,000, if they're listed for 400,000, maybe they're going 15, 20,000 over asking. So this $400,000 house is now going under contract for 420. So when that closes, that's now going to be considered a comp, which is just a similar house when the appraiser goes out to take a look at the house. So now, a similar house, a comp in the neighborhood, can now list at 420. Well, that house is now going to sell for what? 430, 440, around there. So every month, the housing prices are just going to continue to climb. And that is what's building the equity for people who have already moved into their houses. For people like me, where we got in and now our equity is just continuing to grow because houses in the same area are continuing to sell for $20,000, $30,000 over asking. So, to me, seeing it is challenging to go in over asking. I think it's a value thing. I think a lot of people are getting caught up on price and seeing the number and saying, I don't want to pay over that money, but it's what is the value to you? And then looking at the equity that you could be gaining in 6 months if you were to purchase today. So the other thing that I'm seeing is with the appraisal gap, most of the time people are having to come out of pocket with that 20 or 30 grand if it doesn't appraise. What I've been seeing, and I just had a house get appraised yesterday, the list price was 475 and my client offered 507, and we offered a full appraisal gap saying that they would cover out of pocket if the house didn't appraise. Well, I looked at the comps before we went under contract, and I figured that we would be pretty close, within $5,000 to $10,000. And then there was other houses that have closed since then that supported that, and my client actually got the appraisal back at 509. So she's already got $2,000 worth of equity in her house. So I think taking a look at that and seeing the appreciation and the equity that you could be gaining if you're actually purchasing right now is something to take a good look at if you're thinking of buying right now or thinking about possibly waiting. The other great thing is teaming up. We have a great lender that we work with that does creative financing where you're not necessarily having to come out of pocket with your appraisal gap if you have to utilize one, worst case scenario. So If you have any questions, I know I just threw a lot at you. This is my day-to-day, what I do, so I'm really used to the market and everything that I just threw at you. If all of that was like you didn't understand anything I just said, feel free to reach out with any questions that you do have. Let me kind of help explain to you what I'm seeing in the market and, seeing if there's anything I can do to help you. So hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you got some value out of this, and we'll see you on the next video. See ya.